Hey, what's going on, guys? So we've got a new project to the channel. I want to show it to you here in a second. I also want to show you the fact that we do have some Mustang parts coming in. So Mustang guys, just hang out with me for a little bit here. So we got a new project, and yes, it is a Honda Civic. It is going to be something fun, I do believe. I know a lot of, we make fun of Hondas a lot. However, my buddy had this, so I went over to my buddy's house, Gillum's. We went over to his house and we basically looked over a Honda Civic that he had. It was a daily driven car. This thing was a big piece of crap, really. You'll see that in these videos where we went and picked it up. I took my trailer over there. We threw that thing on the trailer. We brought it back to the house. As soon as we got it back to the house, we started tearing into this thing. We started taking the engine out of it, the transmission out of it, the CV joints, all this good stuff. We started yanking it apart. Right now, we're a little bit further than that, but that's all you're gonna see in this video is where we've taken it apart. So, the idea behind this build is it's gonna be a all-wheel drive K24 swap turbo setup. We plan on making somewhere around the 500 wheel horsepower area. We kind of want to turn this thing into a ultimate fun machine, meaning that we want to drive it on the street, maybe even take it to a no prep event just for the fun of it. And we also have ideas of doing some road racing. We have some drag racing. I wouldn't mind taking it on like the Midwest drags or something like that. It'll be a really neat project, I think. I think a lot of people will be surprised at what's gonna happen with this car and how it will turn out. But enjoy some of the video footage that I've caught of us taking the engine and stuff out. It's kind of just bits and pieces together because my GoPro has been, pretty well junk and hasn't been working correctly for a while. But on the video after this one, we've got the GoPro working, and then I've got a video on the Mustang as well. So we're gonna start rolling some stuff out. So just hang in there with me and check her out.
We're gonna make this more fastest
Civic project, K24. This is gonna be something different. Not so sure how my Mustang guys are gonna like this Civic project on my page. Oh well.
We're going to 4BT swap and put a 70-100 4mm supercharger on it.
Yeah, whatever he said. All right, welcome back to Wilson and Lawnmowers as we continue to work on the Civic project, or half a star. As you see in the previous video, I had already started taking some stuff up top. I'm working up top a little bit. He's getting the CVs and all that stuff all taken care of so we can pop the axles out. So I got the other side apart a little bit. Get this thing apart. Pop these axle shafts out. And we're thinking, move a couple more items out of the way here. Take 3 bolts out and possibly hook a engine hoist and just yank as hard as possible and it should fall out. That's that is the plan.
Or the rear end's still down. I know it ain't got any oil in it. How would you like your wall?
Nah, I prefer to keep the wall. Prefer to keep the wall, but here we got the K24, seen another video. We got the old turbo. He did end up going with the VS Racing turbo, mostly because it was on sale and it was something he could do real quickly. Was planning on doing a bullseye turbo, but plans change, things happen. We are going to do a Haltech ECU. I'm going to put either the 1000 or 1500 in it. I'm going to reach out to those guys and get that taken care of. We'll be right back after this dump truck gets the fuck out the way.
Making so much noise. So much noise.
Terpsky. Either way, we're gonna get busy on this thing, start removing everything out of this engine bay, and then we shouldn't have much left, I don't think. It seems like most of this stuff all stays with the engine and transmission. Maybe, I don't know. So we got a little bit of a progress going on here. We've got the CV joint, or the CV axles and everything out of it. Engine is coming out. We went and chopped a few things off that we're not going to need instead of taking it off correctly. It's a pain in the butt. So, yeah, this is where we're at. It's not as easy as what we thought it was going to be, actually. We started on about what time we started on the same, about 2 o'clock?
Yeah, probably somewhere.
It's about 2 o'clock. It's all 5:30 now and it's coming out. Not too terribly bad, but still not the greatest, obviously. So, let's see if we can try this out. There you go, go ahead. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Yes, sir. Get this thing out of here so we can get the
this
new.
sucker cleaned up. We'll be in there like swimwear on old K24 going on.
Yes, sir. So we'll get this out. Next thing we're gonna be doing is pulling everything out of the engine bay. All right. Well, shitty Honda motor's out now. Getting ready for the K24. And we've got the engine completely pulled out. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna pull all this jazz out of here. Get rid of all of it. Wash it up, pressure wash it, degrease it, all that good stuff. And we're gonna paint the engine bay black. Is that what we're gonna do? You want black?
Yeah.
That way it kind of goes with everything, right? So we're not sure what color the outside of the car is gonna be yet. Hate to do black because black, you're really gonna have to get the body just right for that on the outside, but we'll do black on the inside and we'll decide on the outside later. But I will tell you one thing, this is the nastiest fucking car I have ever worked on in my whole entire life. I'd have done better just going in a 55-gallon drum full of oil and just jumping in it rather than work on this thing. It was that awful. So we got a lot of cleaning to do. Let me get that flashlight and I'll show you up underneath this thing just how nasty this thing is. I think he drove, what'd you say, like 50 miles with the blown head?
It's about 70 on, I believe, blown head gasket.
70 miles with a blown head gasket.
3 miles of cork.
Look at all that. Just caked all up on there. And it's like that all the way to the back bumper. It is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. But anyways, that thing is out of here. Probably go through it, put a head gasket on it, stuff like that, check it out, sell it. I'm not even sure what that is even called, to be honest. I don't work Honda. So this is the K24 that we're gonna be throwing in it. It's quite a bit taller. We got our Terpsky right there that you seen earlier. Luckily, they sent us all the accessory drives, but no belt, which is no big deal. We'll change that out. Check the plugs on it when it first got here. Everything looked great. So I don't foresee any issues with this at all. Other than that, you got anything to say? So what's the name of the car? Are we sticking with half a star or are we gonna go with something else?
I like half a star. We'll stick with that.
Half a star unless somebody else has got a better idea. So another thing that we want to do, typically, if you follow my LS videos on the Mustang, we kind of did our own fabricating. I'm no fabricator, don't claim to be one. I'm sure Gillum's probably better at that stuff than I am. He does this stuff kind of for a living. So we're going to debate on what we're going to do there. I would like to get someone to actually do the exhaust for the turbo to where it comes out either at the hood or maybe take the battery and the fuse box, relocate all that stuff and actually come through here and have it come out the fender. Either way, I would probably like to get someone over here to do that for me. I don't care to pay somebody a little bit of cash, to come over here and do that. I don't expect it to be done for free, but either way, we want to get it to look pretty nice. I mean, I understand it is just a Honda, but we don't want to be, faded. We can't handle that stuff. But anyway, that's all I got for you. We'll talk to you later. See ya.